What is going on, guys, and welcome to another FIFA video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can grind the 80 player pick for free. The aim here is obviously to get as many cards in your club as much as possible. So if you look at my club, I'm quite bare at the moment. I've got 400 cards player wise that I can put into SBCs. And the reason for that is because I actually used everything I had yesterday when the SBC first came out to get a lot of the Cruyff done. So I've done 6 of the 11 squads there. So now I'm pretty bare, which I'm sure a lot of you are, and that's the reason I'm going to help you today. So the idea here is to go into packs and to basically bid on a lot of, open a lot of bronze packs to get players and into your club, and you need to smash out as many of these as you possibly can with the coins that you have at the moment, and then resell on anything that is going for anything. So this guy here at 700 coins is a perfect opportunity to get some coins back. So we list this guy up at 550. Probably with the discard stuff in the club, in this pack, we'll be able to get some coins back, and that will help us. Now, it is worth checking every player, because even this 54 rated guy, you'd not expect to go for anything. He's actually going for, well, his lowest buy now is sort of 2k. We're listing up at 1400. He might sell, we might have to lower him, but it's worth listing him up because I have got a few sales at the moment that are kind of doing that. Are selling at them prices, if not for more. So it is worth just checking. If you want to check kits and badges, feel free to. I tend to don't, because they don't really sell. Don't have much luck with them. But yeah, the idea here is to smash out as many bronze packs as you can, resell anything that you can get some coins back for, and then kind of use the contents back into upgrades, which I'll show you in a second. Now, these bronze rares, they're not really going for anything. Some of them are, so you might be able to get some coins, but you see this guy, he's got 200 coins by now. Now, you can use these cards back into the bronze upgrades if you want to get your silvers, or you can decide to keep them in your club and resell them on when the prices go up. For example, when Icon SBCs come out, obviously the bronze rares are needed for them first squad. So you can, they'll go up in price maybe in a week, 2 weeks when these SBCs go. But anything else that isn't selling, obviously you can put into your club, like this guy here. And then we'll do this, look at this final player here, see what he's going for at 200 coins, so we can list him in as well, and then we can discard the rest of the content. So we are making, for them 2 packs for example, we would have made profit for the discards, players we put in the club, and stuff what we sold. If we just have a check here, did anything of that sell? This is stuff that I've just listed from bronze packs. You can sell, stuff here for 450, 600, 650, and there's obviously other stuff that you'll be able to get as well. Plenty of random stuff. For example, this guy here, his lowest buy now was at sort of 3k. I'm going to have to relist him, but you can see there's potential profit to be made. Some of these cards have a strange buy now. So this guy here, his lowest buy now when I first looked was 4,800. I probably have to lower it by until about 2k, but he probably will sell at that price. And that guy there, obviously, we just listed up, so we might get a sale before the end of this episode. We don't know. But what I would say is you have to do, the method is to build up as many bronzes as you can, and then you want to get a load of silvers. So put in all them bronzes that aren't selling into this one. Now you can include the rares, like I said, if you want to kind of speed the process up. But if you want to keep them, knowing that you've got a kind of a fallback investment for when they go up, then feel free to keep them. I'll probably do as many kind of commons as I can without fitting in the bronze rares to start with. Or I might actually use the bronze rares to start with, actually thinking about it now, to make it kind of quicker to get these gold commons, because that's the ideal situation. What you want to do is open as many bronze packs as you can, get as many silvers as you can, put all the silvers into this ones apart from the Libertadores, because they're good for the League SBC. When you come around, you can have a kind of build up your club to the point you have a load of bronzes and silvers, which you don't have to buy them because they are expensive, so you would have them untradable in your club, so you can use them for the League SBC. And then ideally you want to go into the premium silver upgrade here, put all your silvers in to get the 5 gold common pack. Now the reason why you want to do that is because you have a sort of a foundation of gold players in your club, which really does help you later on when you're doing this premium Electrum players pack, because then you have a foundation of kind of high rated golds which can go into this squad as well as this squad, which is going to help you fill that out a lot quicker by putting a couple of golds in there and then mixing it in with a couple of bronzes to open that up. And obviously you will eventually get untradeable players. For example, in this premium Electrum pack, you're going to get a load of silvers back as well, which is going to help you with the grind. But obviously the gold ones that you get as duplicates, you can then start putting into the player pick. Now you can completely cut this premium Electrum players pack out of the equation and just concentrate on the player pick. But why I like this one is because you get the opportunity to pack something in the packs, as well as you get your filling the card up again with bronze rares. So it kind of gets you an extra pack as well as extra players, which kind of make the grind a bit better. And then obviously anything that you don't want to use or any duplicates, you can then put into the 80 player pick and get a few high rated fodder from that, which obviously you can get icons in there, you can get for birthday cards in there, as well as informs, high rated fodder, which is going to help you to do a squad, for example, in Cruyff. That's kind of the grind, essentially. Now, what I would say is, obviously, you're probably wondering, well, if I'm going to invest loads of coins into bronze packs, how am I making coins back? Well, obviously, flipping cards, in here and reselling and stuff. So you can see, we've got a sale down that card we listed earlier at 550. Making coins back that way. But what I would also say is you can do a little bit of flipping as well. So silvers at the moment are going for about 400, but they will kind of continue to go up. So what I recommend going to maybe the second or third page here, looking for opportunities to bid at 300. So doing something like this, and kind of get bids on as much as you can. Now you probably want to go back as far as possible, just to make sure you're not getting outbidded. So I don't know, 6th page, something like that. You'll start to see here, you can start placing bids, but people will be chasing you to get them as well. So it is a really easy method. No one's bidding kind of above 300 really, so you can kind of win a lot of cards there. So I bidded on some earlier before the episode just to test it. You can see here we've got a couple at 350, but most of these ones are sort of 300. Be able to fit these on at sort of 400, 450 coins. Now, this doesn't seem a lot, but it's a quick, easy bidding method that you can kind of get back sort of 90 coins per card you flip. And that's after EA tax, which is obviously going to help towards getting some coins back. And then remember, when you're getting high rated fodder from these 2 packs here, as well as the tradable bronzes in here, that could be an opportunity to get some coins back. Some of these bronze rares are going for a lot. You can get some coins back there. And then if you are filling out some of the squads, so for example, if we did this 88 rated squad here in Cruyff, we filled it out, we got our fodder back into this pack, we get a tradable rare Electrum here, which we can then obviously sell on players from that. So whether that's high rated fodder, whether it's special cards, no matter what it is, you're getting coins back from this pack if you want to. I am not too worried about my coins during this this situation. I know later on down the line, I'll be able to get coins back when this isn't here. So I'm going to try and invest in as much time. I'm not too worried too much about my coins unless it starts to get low. I've got 450 at the moment, so I'm not too worried. I know obviously with FUT Champs coming up at the end of the week as well, I'll make back up 100k from that, just by playing. So, I'm not worried about it essentially. And I know I'll get a couple of big pulls here and there that are tradable to make some coins back. So that is the grind, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.